I got weeded into love. Be me, 34, living alone, not much going on. Girlfriend of 6 months decides to surprise me. Can't wait to see what she's been planning. She walks through the door with a big old smile, holding a bouquet of flowers, thinking, oh, she's so sweet. Go in for a kiss. She hands me the bouquet. Immediate confusion. What the hell? It's just a bunch of weeds. You know, like the kind you see in cracks on the sidewalk. Straight up dandelions and clover. My face when not one flower bud in sight. Trying to be polite. Oh wow, thanks babe. These are unique. She beams at me, completely oblivious. I picked them while walking to your place. Isn't it cute? Heart sinks. Can't decide if she's being sweet or just poor at flower identification. Looking closer, I can see a few dandelions still holding on to their little yellow heads. She clearly thinks this is a grand romantic gesture. She talks about how nature is beautiful. Told her I was a fan of shiny, well-kept flowers. She literally picked these off the sidewalk. One of the neighbours walks by and looks at the weeds. Gives me a side eye. Panic mode activated. What do? Ask her where she found them. Just down the block. Why would you pick weeds to give someone? Can't break her heart though. She's so happy with her little weedy bouquet, fulfilling a solid aesthetic manifesto. Take a deep breath. You know, these are pretty special. Not everyone would appreciate the beauty of nature like this. She practically glows with pride. Right? They remind me of how colourful life can be. Yeah, colour me confused, babe. I was just thinking we could put them in a jar by the window, she suggests. At this point, not sure if I should laugh or cry. Great idea, I say enthusiastically. We walk to the kitchen. I try to salvage the situation. Find an old mason jar, absent-mindedly searching for normal flowers in it. When did my life become about keeping a jar of weeds? She's excitedly rearranging the few dandelions like they're rare orchids. And maybe they are, in her eyes. At that moment, I realise she's different from anyone I've ever met. Maybe this kind of kindness, this appreciation for life, is worth more than bouquets from a florist. Even if they are a bunch of weeds. She suddenly starts talking about how dandelions symbolise resilience, noticing that I'm lost in thought. What's wrong? She looks genuinely concerned. Oh, nothing, babe. Just love how thoughtful you are. Try to steer convo and change subject. She talks more about weeds as I zone in and out. You know, weeds can also be used in salads. My heart drops. She's not going to make a salad out of sidewalk weeds, is she? Yeah, I read that somewhere. They're super nutritious. This is where I draw the line. Ain't no way I'm eating weeds collected off the sidewalk. Backpedal like I'm on a bike in a downhill race. That's nice, but I'd rather have a nice pizza than a dandelion salad. She looks momentarily puzzled, but shrugs it off. Rest of the evening goes surprisingly well. We binge watch a show. Every time I look at the jar, I can't help but chuckle. Fast forward a week, the bouquet is still on the shelf. They're wilting as expected, but I feel guilty tossing them out. You really like those, don't you? She says with a smile while I'm contemplating the fate of the weeds. Decide to let them be a memory of another unexpected moment with her. Who knew sidewalk weeds could spark so much joy? She leans in for a kiss. At that moment, I realise I'd embrace a million more bouquets of weeds if it meant sharing life with her. I won't let her know they're just weeds. They'll always be my little dandelion love tokens now.